Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
More than hot. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Puskás can get it clear. Silvestre. Ball comes in. Not the most accurate pass. And De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? Albert Ferrer. Decent chance! Couldn't squeeze it through. That's rather hopeful. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's De Bruyne. Some really good ball movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Stam cuts it out. Looking for the run.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Batistuta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's running away. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's found a way through. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sao Paulo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bale going after that. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar.
Sao Paulo definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? Bale! Oh, a very decent attempt. Sao Paulo have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Takes the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now that looks a decent ball. They're urging him to shoot. Neymar, spread to the right. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? O'Reilly. And here's Cruyff. Gerrard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Half-time getting close now. De Bruyne. Good ball, good take. He's through here. Can he finish? And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição em andamento.
So we're underway for the second half. Brazil changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Now it's Bale. De Bruyne. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that could set him on his way. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So their fourth corner of the game. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Cruyff. Stoichkov. Oh, that's nice. Alonso. Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Albert Ferrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is just caressing the ball. Nice interception, well timed.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Picked out brilliant. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Stoichkov. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sends it crossfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Bruyne. Albert Ferrer. Looking for the far post. Impressive jump! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rijkaard. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gerrard. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Puskás. Now it's Stoichkov.
Brazil are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That's destined for the flank. The ball's... He's rising! And it's in! They're back within reach! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil may be down, but not out just yet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Quality ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away? Great vision.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh no, what has happened here? Keeper has taken decisive action. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Silvestre. Threads one in. And he shoots! Otto. Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Stoichkov. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism.
Gerrard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne, chance for a shot! Sao Paulo have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sao Paulo have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's in plenty of space here. It's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sao Paulo get their fourth corner. Batistuta! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Bale puts the ball in.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross into the box. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Can he get it through? Oh no, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vermaelen. Looking for the run. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's a good ball. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Brazil currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is on the way.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ball in towards the middle. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has been knocked clear. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos on a serious charge here. Cruyff.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the through ball. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! And the finish! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot. And it's there. And they are disappearing out of sight. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This
Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
De Bruyne. Spread it left. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vermaelen cuts it out, looking to play him in. He is through here. Alonso, foot in. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Gerrard. Well read, nice interception. And it's Cruyff. And the shot's on here. Thinks about the shot, and the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Brazil still making a fight of this. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's intervened well there. Bale is onto it in a flash. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Puskas. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, well timed. That has ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. That is a great pick out. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! Xavi Alonso. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And that has sent him sprawling. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Puskas. That has been slung wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get... He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Albert Ferrer. Picked out brilliantly, and he's in on... De Bruyne! Outstanding save to keep that out. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
substituição no time do São Paulo.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Camisa 9, camisa 22, camisa 23, camisa 14. Deixando o campo.
And the shot!
Camisa
Oh, horrible miscue.
camisa 7, camisa 5, camisa 10.
Well seen, saw that coming. Takes a shot! It's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo are having a ball here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a little off target. And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Brazil cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.